Hello, my friend. Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. This time around, a free limited time promotion by Waves Audio and a Japanese website, Free Contactina. I'm gonna leave you the link in the video description and first comment in case that you want to get this freebie. Only 48 hours till this September the 16th. Some hours ago was released this piece of news. Alright, so this is the Maxxvolume by Waves Audio, and in this video I want to share with you some of my insight in using upward and low level compression, what it is, how would and why would you use it, and also some audio examples, of course. Alright, so before we begin with the content, before that, you will need to first create an account here at the website, Waves Audio's website, right? First create an account, go to the link provided in the video description, and you claim your freebie. You're gonna get a serial number, but it will be deposited automatically to your account. You're gonna need to download the Waves Central and all that to activate it and install it in your computer. Alright, so before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where I have some additional freebies for you, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost every day with content like this. I am, if you're here in the live chat, or if you want to leave a comment with your opinion about this plugin or this topic in general, I'm gonna be very happy to read your comments here in the live chat or afterwards. Alright, so also let me know where you are tuning in from. If you are here live, I'm gonna be very interested also to read your comments, questions, greetings, hate, everything really. Although I don't get a lot of hate in this channel, thankfully. So yeah, much appreciated. So let's go here to my session. All right. So first, let's talk about what is low-level compression or upwards compression, as they call it as well. So usual compression, right, which is high-level compression, also could be called the regular compression that we use in audio, works by reducing the peaks, right? By reducing the loudest parts of the signals, and we set that with the threshold of a compressor. We let the compressor know from this certain threshold start to reduce the audio, right? And of course, with the attack, release, and all that, you go a bit more in detail. But basically, normal compression works by reducing the peaks, all right? And this other type of compression, upwards compression or low-level compression as well, works the opposite from the noise. From the floor, like signal, the floor signal, and up from the bottom to the top, right? So it starts to compress the signal, and it brings up a lot of the detail in the low level of the signal. Mind you that if you have a very noisy recording or something, it will bring up a lot of that noise as well. But if you have a very clean recording, it will bring up a lot of the finer, like lower details in the signal that the other type of compression maybe cannot bring up, right? So that's the low level compression. It works from the bottom and up instead of the top to bottom, like the normal compressors. How would you use and why would you use this type of compressors? Well, for instance, you might have a ballad, right? A power ballad or something where you want the vocal to have like every detail of the vocal be very consistent and well heard in the mix, right? And sometimes with a bit of low level compression you can achieve that. Also in the full mix as well, you can bring up a bit of those lower details of the mix and make the mix a bit fatter without necessarily introducing low end or some low frequencies or subharmonics and stuff like that, just by bringing up some of the lower details in the mix, right? You can use it in vocals, like I said. You can use it in acoustic guitars, drums, in the full mix. You can try it in many audio sources, of course. There's no like hard set in stone rules, but it will bring a lot of the finer details to the audio. Sometimes it might not be very like audible, like super obvious, but definitely it adds something to the signal, right, by bringing up these details with the low level compression. All right, so now let's check out the features of this Maxxvolume by Waves Audio. So the cool thing about this plugin is that it doesn't only have low level compression, which is the thing that I explained. It also has normal compression with the high level here, and also has a gate. Pretty cool. Also, if you sometimes bring up some of that noise floor, you can also attenuate it or reduce it with this gate. And also has a leveler. It's like a to me it's like a limiter or a compressor with a very hard setting where the audio will not pass a lot through that ceiling that you set here. All right, so let's begin here with the low level compression. Here, for instance, I'm gonna put play just so that you can see the settings in action here. So here you have the low level compression. You have the threshold here. You need to first turn it on, right, and it will start to turn up the threshold. And you're gonna see here, instead of like gain reduction like in normal compressor, this is gain reduction, but the opposite. It's increasing the low details in the mix, right? As you see here, 3 decibels of increase, and you have the gain also that you can increase or decrease like this. That's for the low level, but you need to first turn on this yellow LED right there. All right, and you have also, like I mentioned, the high level compression. So you start to turn down the threshold like that, and you see here the threshold there in the display, and it starts to compress as you would normally compress a signal, right? You have the gain reduction here, the peaks being reduced, and you have the gain for that if you want to gain match or a gain stage, right, with that. And if you turn on the leveler, the audio will not pass a lot more than this level. It's not a like hard limiter because the audio passes a bit, but if I don't have it on, it will be more louder than that, much louder. So this will control a lot the output signal, right? And also you have a gate here that you can increase like this. But if you have a clean recording, you are not gonna need a lot of the uses of this gate. But pretty cool that it has like 4 dynamics controls in this plugin: the low level compression, high level compression, the leveler, which is like a limiter, and also a gate. So pretty cool stuff. It's an old school plugin by Waves Audio, but still I think very useful and available for free. All right, so that's basically the way to do it. I'm gonna use it in different instruments here. I'm gonna go back to the full reset. I want you to listen to this vocal, right, isolated, and then in a full mix as well.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads.
So a bit of dynamics in the vocals, right? A bit of peaks here and there, and some valleys here. So let's bring up some of that detail in the vocals with the low-level compression. So let's turn it on. First, I'm gonna put the leveler here so that the audio doesn't like overpower my the speakers or headphones.
Another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betray. Pain remains running through my veins. Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betray.
It's a bit subtle, but some of the subtleties in the vocals, the vocal tone, becomes a bit more noticeable, I think.
But it's subtle, definitely. Another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to.
Now, if we use the other compressor here, the high level.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start.
We need to gain match it a bit with this.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betray. Pain remains running through my veins.
Right, you can hear a bit more the details in some of the words and phrases.
Another day, another
some like little nuances in the vocal tone.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betray.
We're gonna have a very, very consistent vocal with both compressors at the same time.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me.
Let's check it out in a full mix here. Before first.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal.
It's a bit loud here.
Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betray. Pain remains running through my veins. Another day, another try to break away. Once I start to heal, it leads me to self-betray.
The vocals sound fuller. That's because of the both compressors working, right? One from the bottom up, pushing like the low level details, and the other one pushing from the top down, also like squashing a bit the dynamics and putting it all together, right? That's one use of the compressor. Let's go to another example here on drums. Notice how more of the details of the overall drum kit goes up, all right? So let's start by turning on these parameters. Let me turn that up a bit. Right? This is very useful, the leveler, to prevent the audio from clipping or going to the reds, stuff like that. Before. Also, you have the option to make it a bit softer or a bit more aggressive. Let's use also the other compressor here. Right, it's very subtle, but I am hearing a bit more details in the the cymbals, the ride, the snare body, or a bit of the room sound of the snare, stuff like that. Very, very subtle, but there is definitely there. It's definitely there. All right, so let's also check it out on these acoustic guitars. Before. A bit more details in the low end, and a bit more details also the strumming, maybe the highs of the strings of the guitar. And they are pretty much leveled up, like before and after, like gain match, right? Okay, so finally let's check out this Maxxvolume in a full mix to listen a bit to the subtle details that it brings up as well. Let's set the leveler here a bit more up on the display. There. A bit more subtle, because here in the high level, because we are compressing a full mix. Right, even though they are pretty much at the same volume, when I turn off and turn on the plugin, I hear a bit more detail in the bass, for instance, maybe the pick attack or something like that. Listen. Right, it's a bit fatter, fuller, the mix, but without adding like low end or something like that. It's because the signal it's fuller because some of the lower details were bringed up, right, with this compressor. So please let me know what you think of this plugin by Vst Audio. Have you used low-level compression or upwards compression? I'm gonna be very interested to know your opinions on this topic. It's not a very common topic to discuss, low-level upward compression. We normally use the normal compressors, but this is just another way of having it. Mark Lee, hey yo, Colorado, USA. Hello, Mark. Greetings all the way up to Colorado, USA. Never been there. Would be cool one day, maybe. What part of? Oh well, Colorado is the city, right? Which state? Sorry. Santiago Barceló. Hola, Amner. A ver de qué se trata. Saludos, Santiago. Va a tener también subtítulos en español este video. All of the videos have subtitles in Spanish, by the way. Thanks, says Graves. You're welcome, my friend. Here's hoping it will be as useful as our bass. Love that gimmick. Yeah, that's a cool one. The R bass for like low harmonics, right? Interesting, never used one. Well, Santiago, now you know. If you want to try it, there you go, my friend. It's absolutely free. Colorado Springs, south of Denver. Thanks, Mark. Cool. Colorado Springs, Denver, Colorado, south of Denver. All right, so would be cool to go one day, man. Pay you a visit, maybe play some tunes. Yeah. Hopefully next year I will have a USA visa, so I can go there or other parts of the States. I know the States. I have been there many times in the past, but I didn't renewed my visa. All right, thank you guys for being here. Before we leave, let me invite you one last time to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can get some additional freebies, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I'm updating almost every day with content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Take care, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye.